following presentation of the National Football League. And now, your defending AFC North champion, Baltimore Ravens.
In his spot on the visiting sideline, that's Lions head coach Dan Campbell. His guys are crisp 2-0 to begin this 2025 campaign. Facing off against him, head coach John Harbaugh of the Ravens. His guys 2-0 as well, so two of the league's better teams meeting here this week. Up here in the booth, alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. Punter Jordan Stout set to get us started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes. So long as they get the win in the end.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know, what do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. He picks up 15 on the play, and that gives the Lions the first.
A gain of 15.
Goff back to throw. That's to Laporta again. Has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Looking to throw. Goff. Has it in close. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop with the 46-yard line. Hold on. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
And the Lions first down. A gain of 9 yards.
Gonna throw again. Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jameer Gibbs. And they get this down to the 28. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Detroit Lions first down. A gain of 18 on the play.
Gibbs now from the gun. Has some space inside the 15. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Jameer Gibbs touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That one hits for 30. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
This is cut by Isaiah Likely. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Lamar off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They're 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the gun, Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The Lions out in front. Back to the bank in just a moment. Lamar throwing again. Has room into the secondary. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Khalifa Raymond to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Lions headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of...
Ravens get him. Down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. 3rd down coming up.
Taken down back at the 18-yard line.
3rd and long for him here. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Lions readying for the punt. Tyler Wallace on the return for the Ravens. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. He has it at the 22. And his return's going to leave him enough time for 2, maybe even 3 plays before the half. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the 2nd time. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they might be able to put a little something together here. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Clean breakup on that throw. And now they face 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Wow, they must really trust in this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our tour around the NFL starts now. We begin at MetLife Stadium. The New York Football Giants at home to take on the reigning AFC champs, the Kansas City Chiefs. And this is Patrick Mahomes going Hollywood to Hollywood Brown. 16 yards on the touchdown pass. The Chiefs get the victory. It took them a few weeks, but they win and improve to 1-2. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And this is the fan favorite, the fullback, Kyle Juszczyk. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Niners are back in the win column. They move to 2-1 with a Week 3 victory. Lastly, let's go out to Chicago. The Bears taking on the Cowboys. And here's the new signee from Denver, Javonte Williams. His first touchdown with the star on his helmet. The Cowboys come out on top, and Brian Schottenheimer has his first W as the head coach of Big D. With that, let's take a look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL this past weekend. Meanwhile, our game has lived up to the hype. Just a field goal separates these two teams. 10-7 your score, as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Fox now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Here comes the Baltimore offense to begin quarter number 3. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now Jackson off the play action. Shakes himself free. Chased out to his right. Keeps away from one. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You know, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
It's not.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Escapes a defender. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Now the Lions calling timeouts. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
1st and 10 on the 15-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Defender tips that one, but he's got it. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Now here's Lamar. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game.
17.
Stout all set to send this one away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. They start on the ground with Gibbs. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 28-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to go. Catch made left side by Laporta. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34. Third and a lone yard coming up.
And it's third down.
Trying to sneak here, Goff. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up.
Formation for the Lions.
And this hits at the 4 before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback. Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. First down, here's Lamar. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
It's now second and 19 at the 11-yard line.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. Fights off the pressure.
Tremendous play by the defense. I mean, just spectacular to corral him behind the line. It can be tough to track these guys down today when they decide to scramble. So many good runners, but it was good pursuit to stay on him the entire way.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Here he goes, third and long. He's trying to push the field. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. He was looking for Zay Flowers. So that brings up fourth and long.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's fourth and pretty far. Lamar out of the pistol. That one's cut along the left sideline. He has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
I know they may have wanted to throw that pass a little bit sooner, but I'll tell you what, that receiver's ability to navigate his way across the entire field really set up the space he needed to complete the huge gain.
Escapes the pocket. He dodged the tackle. That's a first down for the Ravens, partner. That should all but do it here. When we bring this game to a close, Brock, I think one of the stories we're all going to be talking about is the type of showing this guy's had, not spinning the ball, but running it.
It's been just gritty. It's been determined, Kate. It's been tough. When they needed a play, he's dug deep and he's willed this offense forward, coming through with the type of run the moment asked for.
On the move, headed right. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps.
Incomplete.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. They're going to pass it here. Bails out, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
Okay, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some can do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
Stout all set to send this one away. Here's Raymond on the return. And he's brought down Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of. It took a whole bunch of effort, some great masterful game planning, but this offense found ways to score against a pretty salty defensive unit.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore. Football on the horizon here at Kansas City's Arrowhead Stadium. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. On the Ravens sideline, look at their head coach. This guy's putting an unblemished 3-0 record so far. Leading the opposing sideline, a man who needs little introduction. That's Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. These guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Up here in the booth, alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. Punter Jordan Stout set to get us started. And from Kansas City, we're underway. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them as he always does, a quarterback seeking his 4th consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a 4th Super Bowl title. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once it...
Ball is out. Mahomes fumbled it. And this is picked up by the Ravens. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Ravens parlay the turnover into a lead. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I can hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
That quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
That is Tyler Luke, now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs nothing.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Return coming from the 6. Jukes away from one. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Chiefs sending their offense out for the second time this game. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this round, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
We set it down for him at the 38.
Good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. That's caught, it's Kelsey again. And they make the tackle at the 38. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. New set of downs for him at the 38.
First down.
First down throw, Mahomes. Man downfield, he's got it, it's worthy. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone, on first. The pressure's there, and it closes in on him. He's dropped for the sack, and that is what should bring us to the end of this opening quarter.
Brings up second and 16 at the 21-yard line.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Blitz coming, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did. What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Jackson looking to throw right away. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw seconds, the one he was looking for. So second down coming up. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Lamar now from the gun. The left side caught by Andrews. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Ball on the 45. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 40.
Play fake. Jackson. Avoid some trouble there. He's keeping it again. Escapes a defender. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First down. A gain of 15.
Lamar off the play fake. That's Bateman making the play along the sideline. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
A gain of 24 more yards. That's good for Baltimore. First down.
Working inside the red zone. And he's going to score a touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11. Stout all set to send this one away. On the return, here's Nico Remigio. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Chiefs taking over now, real late in this opening half. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They're probably going to try to get this into field goal range, trying to trim that lead. They send the tight end in motion. Mahomes on 1st and 10. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore off the pick 6. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Remigio with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Chiefs getting out there on offense one last time in this opening half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break.
Yellow!
Mahomes trying to get after the pick. They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Prior to first down, they decided to call a timeout.
First down.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. No place to go, Ravens take him down. Timeout taken by Kansas City, it's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
17 at the 32-yard line.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. To the air, Mahomes. Kelsey's got him right side. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
A 54-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
Pretty obvious right there. That field goal doesn't happen without the big strike before it. But you know what I love, Kate? I love the sense of urgency. Everybody on the same page. They needed that big play to put points on the board.
So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Back to throw it. Escapes the pocket. He dodged the tackle. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. So a two-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our journey through the NFL starts now. In Tampa, the Buccaneers at home to take on the defending champs, the Philadelphia Eagles. And it's Baker Mayfield to his new weapon, the rookie Emeka Egbuka. 15 yards for the touchdown. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills. They're playing host to the New Orleans Saints. And it's Keon Coleman. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. This will be a 70-yard touchdown catch. The Bills have won 2 straight since the Week 2 loss. They go to 3-1 with the victory. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots taking on the Carolina Panthers. And it's Antonio Gibson. All he needs is a crease, and he finds it. That's a 7-yard rushing touchdown. The Pats bounce back from the loss in Week 3. They move to 3-1 with the W. With that, a look here at the rest of the scores from around the NFL here in Week 4. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Sending his Ravens offense back to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson finds the in route complete. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Now Jackson off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running for it. Jukes away from one. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Like so many of the league's quarterbacks know how to do, this guy has really taken over much of this game, and it's been his dual threat ability that served as the catalyst for that.
And let's give him a lot of credit here, kid, because he's the one who recognized there'd be opportunities aplenty to hit this defense with his legs. He's picked the right moments, picked his spots, and that stat line's benefited.
Caught, nice game left side. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set them up with 1st and goal. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens grow the lead now to 22 points. Stout all set to send this one away. Mejio with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. 30. The 10. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs start the second half with some needed points. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Mahomes throwing for 2. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story, and right now that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, because now they're still down big.
Now the Ravens all set for another possession. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. Lamar out of the pistol. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Hits him on the in route. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, here's Lamar. Has it in close. He's out in the clear. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And hopefully they don't come to regret using all 3 of theirs so early in the half. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Jackson yet again. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Lamar throwing again. So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. The Ravens have the football, and more importantly, partner, a solid lead. They go play fake with Jackson. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens stretch the lead to 23. Stout's all set to send this one away. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score.
Yellow, yellow! My side!
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. This is cut downfield by Rice. Hits the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing as much as anything, Kate.
And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Buying some time right. Escapes the defender. That's a 1st down for the Ravens, partner. That should all but do it here. And how about this? A 100-yard game on the ground, but it's not the running back that's doing it. And he's showing you why you should never sleep on what he can do when he's outside that pocket. They're going to pass it here. This is cut by Isaiah Likely. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Only about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this 2nd and inches. Play fake, Jackson. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Jackson. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down, and they've got themselves a 1st and goal. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got 1 more snap coming up. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. Lamar off the play fake. Buys time. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Now that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys too, but he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines, but for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
So the Ravens will fly home with the win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Kansas City.